巻ナルトが帰ってきたぞ。
飛来神の術。
俺ってば父ちゃんを越すほかげになる。
愚かなる弟。子供騙しか。
アマテラス。
行くぜ。これが俺たちの力だってばよ。渦巻きナルトが帰ってきたぞ。
飛来神の術。
俺ってば父ちゃんを越すほかげになる。
愚かなる弟。子供騙しか。
アマテラス。
行くぜ。これが 俺たちの力だってばよ。みんな、渦巻きナルトが帰ってきたぞ。
飛来神の術。
俺ってば父ちゃんを越すほかげになる。
愚かなる男。子供騙しか。
アマテラス。
行くぜ。これが俺たちの力だってばよ。 巻ナルトが帰ってきたぞ。
飛来神の術。
俺ってば父ちゃんを越すほかげになる。
愚かなる弟。子供騙しか。
アマテラス。
行くぜ。これが俺たちの力だってばよ。みんな渦巻きナルトが帰ってきたぞ。
All right,
Damn, bro.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to University Legends GMX Showdown, Day 2. We got ourselves a nice lineup today. We're starting with Happy Meals versus Winter. Both teams are ready to go, and we are ready to dive in this. I believe I'm going to be hosting by myself today, or at least for the moment, but we'll be good. We'll be fine. Welcome
Is
in,
your stream
everybody.
delayed?
I believe it is. It should be at least like 30 seconds. I'm not sure about YouTube. Yeah, YouTube will be because it's based off my Twitch, so my Twitch is always delayed by like 30.
YouTube is delayed too. I can hear your voice.
Oh, and we're just jumping straight into the draft. All right.
Let me subscribe to you real quick, bro.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Gaze upon the
Your
edge
team
of the
is
void.
banning.
I'm actually kind of excited. Wednesday was just like a little glimpse into like what we're gonna get, so I'm kind of excited to see what we're gonna get today. We're starting off with the Nolan and Harley ban, which both of them has actually been kind of strong. You've been seeing them a bit picked up in tourneys here and there, so especially Harley, more so the Harley. It's just very hard to lock down.
Your team is banning.
Fanny ban is gonna come up as well. Best of one. Honestly, what we've been seeing on Wednesday, we've seen a good number of Fanny picks, and they were very dominant. So taking out that Fanny is going to be really big. Don't want no surprises like that.
The immortal one chose
And
me
the
to
Suyo,
vanquish
both
the
valid
shadows that
bans.
plague
Kaja's
this world.
also banned.
Butterfly is born by thy wish.
Valid
Your team
Jushin
is
ban.
picking.
By
Can't go
lantern
wrong with
flight.
Jushin ban. As strong as she is in that early game, you just want to get rid of that as soon as
They call me
possible.
a hero because I saved
Your
my
team
nation
is
from
picking.
falling apart.
Locking the YSS. Could be gold lane, could be jungle.
True love is like blood.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually surprised to see a Carmelo pick here. I'm a bit surprised. I feel like we haven't seen a Carmelo pick
Let
this
them play
yet.
the hero.
Your
I will
team
be
is
the
picking.
truth this world desperately needs.
There's no way. There's no way we're gonna see a Zylong, right? There's no way. They gotta be trolling. They're trolling, right? Handose. Oh
The
man.
clouds are ever shifting, but this heart
There's no
remains
way.
steadfast.
All right, the Sora pick.
Loophole found.
Your team is picking.
infiltrate.
All right. Selena.
Lightning reveals all. Your team is banning.
I definitely want to say there's like a lot of interesting picks. You know, Leslie is always good though. You know, you got that true damage. You're gonna be putting out that heavy damage once you get to that mid to late game.
I've been waiting
Your
for too
team
It's a good
long.
tank killer. Might help out with dealing with that Sora, especially if it's connected by the Carmella. But what I'm looking for on the side of Winter is, yeah, we got the Carmilla, but we got the Selena and we got a YSS. We know they're both pretty mobile heroes. We want something that can lock them down and put that crowd control to keep them out in one space.
Sanjo.
Your team is banning.
They're taking their times with these bans. I will say the Hayabusa ban is a bit interesting. You know, they are a bit squishy, so you kind of want to, you don't want to give those easy pickoffs, especially if you got a YSS and a Selena on your
Your
team.
team is banning.
2, 1.
The
Your team
southern
is
seas
picking.
are my domain.
Eat a ban. Yeah, I can see Lilia working here. I was kind of hoping for like a Zetian to pop up
Your team is picking.
just to give that global AoE. Not the Saber. Hmm.
Our song carries the threads of fate that bind us.
Your team is picking.
Are we looking at a Sora Rome? I think we're looking at a Sora Rome here, ladies and gentlemen. Like, it's not bad. I'll say that much. It's not bad. You can definitely put a lot of crowd control out. He has that early game damage to kind of poke some people out, kind of like Khalid would. Not so much like speed on rotations, but it could work.
Gee,
Could work.
wait, hold on. Why is there a YSL player in the other team? What the? I'm so confused with this whole thing, bro.
If it's gonna be a problem, we're gonna find out. But right now, we just vibing. All right, as we work our way into game number 1.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Oh, it's a Rome Sun. I've never in my days would have thought to see a Rome Sun. It's getting that vision, but also taking a lot of damage. A Rice Picker is gonna have to be a little bit careful, especially on these rotations. Try not to take too much damage. A lot of damage there, and that's gonna be First Blood by Everlasting Forest, taking out Dark System Rosie. A Rice Picker playing some dangerous ways, getting that vision. It's able to just slip right back out. The Petrify comes out, but it does not hit its mark. And they're gonna find another kill. Pandolce is gonna find it. It's 2 kills in the favor of Happy Meals. Putting some damage on top side. Last night takes just a little bit. We go into this first Lord fight. King looking to put on that damage, was unable to get it off. Shifting Clouds is going to be wasted, and Turtle is going to be picked up by Happy. And we got 1 kill on the board for Winter. Fortunately, just as they get that kill, Last Night is going to be picked off. Down on bottom side. Cindy's still having a pretty good game. 1-0-1. Able to farm up without much problem. On contrast to Luffy. Alright, Rice Picker might be in a bit of trouble, taking a bit of damage, forced to use the ultimate. Big initiation, got a few people connected. Winter's making a comeback here, getting a few kills of their own, and is only about a 1k gold lead. Everlasting Forest finding that pick again. Pandose also picking a kill up as well. Luffy in a bit of trouble, is forced to use the flicker. Both teams taking a little easy right now. Once again, Luffy in trouble. Does not have the flicker. Rice Picker is making a few risky plays. Huseni's gonna pick up a kill. You gotta be a little careful as they are connected right now. Find another kill. Everlasting Forest. It's 3 down for Winter. I'm June managing to find a kill on a Rice Picker. That is your roam. Kill up on top side. Good set by Kong. Manages to knock them out of the turret. Gets that ultimate off. Second ult's used up. They managed to find the kill. Is forced to back off. Might be in a bit of trouble here. Trying to sustain the damage and manages to get out just in time. Winter is going to be punished for chasing, unfortunately. Oh, that might be it. They're in danger. They have to run. With the flicker, Everlasting Force just slips in there. Gets that kill. I don't know if they're going to be able to get out safely. They are going to get punished for it. The play was there. They found the kill, but they are unable to escape. Top side is going to fall. Looking to make a push on bottom side as well. Huseni doesn't seem like they're going to commit. Now the turtle is going to go over to Happy Meals. Rice Picker just bravely showing up in front of them. Luffy looks like he might be in a bit of trouble on bottom side. And is going to be taken out just like that. Kong and Huseni is just going to back off. Looking to focus down on this mid lane turret. At this point, I feel like if you are Winter, you just want to slow down this game. You have the Lilia, so you pretty much wanted that early game. They still have a chance with this Leslie. They're just going to need a lot of time to get those items in. Winter looking to make a play. Ultimates are coming out. It doesn't seem like they can lock anyone down. Kong comes in and unfortunately is turned on. Winter is on the run. Unfortunately, they're not getting away. That's going to be 4 members down for Winter. Meanwhile, our Rice Picker's over here is having his 1v1 with Last Night. Rest of Happy Meal's able to come and pick up the kill.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Oh. Taking on a 1v3, it's unable to put out the damage, and it's unfortunately taken down. It was a risky play, for sure. Not sure what Kong was looking for there. Rice Pickers pushing up on top side. I don't believe they will get this turret. They're going to be forced to back off. Useni in a bit of trouble, but managed to put out the damage, get the kill, and is out. June looking to chase. Unable to put that damage out. Rice Picker is just going to get out. That's a little recall on them. Punished for chasing once again. Another kill for Husendi. Blocking those bullets. Keeping Everlasting Force up just enough for both of them to get away. Nice set by Kong once again. They managed to take out Luffy once more. Luffy is just not having a great game. At 0-8-2, it's not what you want to see on your Leslie. As they're pushing into base, they managed to find a double kill. Maybe a bit of too much aggression from Happy Meals. It's gonna get them a little bit of gold, but they are still 10k behind and have to play a little safer. Might be forced to stay in base at this point. Big stun lands. June manages to shut down Husendi. That's going to be a big shutdown. Sendi now being at 10-2. A lot of gold sent over to Side of Winter. Just about a 8k deficit now for them. Only one inhibitor down. They could possibly make a comeback here. It's going to be tough though. Black Dragon comes out. What are we looking for? Carrying a little deep. Manages to get the Shifting Sky on 3 members, but is unable to get the combo off as he is just petrified and takes too much damage. A lot of damage being put out. Shutdowns left and right. Definitely a big mistake by Happy Meals. This is going to put Winter a bit more back in the game with only about a 4k deficit now. A lot of damage put on June. They are not actually getting away. They are going to go down here. If I was Happy Meals, I would just back off at this point. Freeze up lanes, go for the Lord. You know, play it safe, show the discipline. Stun lands. Last night taking a chunk of damage. Happy Meal's looking to take out this Lord and make a push. I believe it's going to go uncontested. A Rice Picker getting that vision completely annihilates Luffy. And is he going to get away? Are they going to get out? With just barely any HP, just walks out like a criminal. Winter might be in trouble here. Members are falling one by one. It may be a wipeout here. June is putting out damage, but unfortunately is not going to be able to sustain a Maniac for Husendi, and that is going to be game number 1 for Happy Meal.
Victory!
A dominating performance. Dominating performance. I feel like the synergy was just really there. A lot of damage was just put out. Like, I don't know. It's just like the synergy was just there. The plays were there. When the rotations on the map, it just seems like Happiness was just like, just always there a bit more. Just really well played by them. Even though there was a few mistakes and Winter almost came back. All right, up next, who do we have? I didn't see who the second person was, unfortunately.
Somebody who won. I had to leave real quick to take care of something.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Aliu, do you have him added, or is he able to give me his ID?
Let's
So,
All right, let's added up these team names.
TruSpirit, can you mute the Discord on your stream by chance?
I don't think.
And
I mean, I could. Yeah, actually.
and then you can turn it back on. The games.
Yeah, if I mute, I won't be able to hear anybody in here. That's the only thing.
Oh, this will get to just keep it on.
Yeah. Because I don't know how to like make it just turn off just Discord only, not pick that up.
Oh no, that's fine.
That's a long name, but I don't know
You
if
can
that's
just
gonna
put.
fit.
You can just put. You can just put
BTV?
BTV.
Got it.
Yeah, BTV. Ali, are you not joining me?
Versus who? I don't know. That last match was really good though. It's pretty one-sided though. You don't want to really see that.
Versus Dead Mansion.
Dead match.
You would say.
Sure. I was noticing the names. I'm like, I know these guys. All right, Dead match. All right, hopefully it's on the right side when we switch screens. I don't know. It's like always. All right, so BTV is on blue side. Dead Mansion's on red. Just have to check. Sure it's right. Switch over. Because I know it was a little confusing last match for sure.
All right, good luck on your roll. So I have to go to a different VC now. I have to hold first, go global.
Gotcha. All right, as we get into the draft of series number 2 of the night.
Different perspectives expose
Your
the same
team is
truth.
banned.
3, 2, 1.
All right, we start with the Marcel ban. Valid ban. I don't know. Ever since the rework, I'm kind of curious to see some combinations be pulled off, but
I am the power of
Just
light
haven't seen
incarnate.
anyone just put it together yet. Alrighty. Kajaban. Could be looking for possible fanny pick. If you're gonna ban out Kaja, I would be expecting to see something like a fanny.
Welcome to the greatest mag show of all time.
Is banning.
Taking out the Harley once again, a very dominant hero. So much burst damage, you don't want to give that up to anybody.
See value in me?
Your team is
You
banning.
should.
I almost feel like, I believe we did see Dead Mansion play the fanny last week. Well, not last week, on Wednesday. I almost feel like they're trying to get that this game. It is a possibility. The Kaja ban and the Fredrin ban. Could be going for something entirely different, though.
The clouds are ever shifting, but this heart
Your team
remains
is
steadfast.
Take out the Sora. First pick on the side of BTV. And that Zushin is left open. Once again, another dominating hero in the mid lane. A lot of early game pressure is going to be on the side of
Welcome to
BTV.
Castle, tiny friend.
Grok is picked up, but I'm kind of seeing. I would like to see how they're going to respond to the Jushin.
Come on, Dexter. It's our show
Your
time.
team is picking.
Pull out the Harith and the Suyo. Both very strong picks. Now, on the side of BTV, it's looking like a really strong draft right now. But we also do have the Grok and the Claude. You got that nice big knock-up, and you also have a lot of durability with that Grok. And the late game damage from Claude is just going to be a lot. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Volvius be picked up here to deal with Harith. Now would probably be the best time to pick it as we are about to go into the Secretary's event. But we are going to pick up the Joy. Which almost makes me think that they're going to ban the Volvius. Alright, Kufra being banned makes sense.
Among the planes exists
Your
the
team is
equilibrium,
banning.
which I was made for.
It's looking like there's a lot of love for Kyther and Kelrush in chat. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do. You guys love them. It has to be a reason for it. So I'm looking forward to it. Both on very strong picks as well. We got Caillou and Joyer on Joy, though.
Let them play the hero.
Banning out wisely. Understandable.
This world desperately needs.
Taking out that backline dive.
Crowned by heaven's mandate,
Your team
my
is
legacy
picking.
shall endure.
Seems like they just want to focus down on mage bans. There's still a few open, just not those strong ones in particular. It's going to make it very difficult to respond in this mid lane with so many choices being taken out, like the Eve and the Sentinel, which both have really good range when it comes to clearing. Okay, there's the Phobius. I'm not surprised to see it. I'm more surprised that it wasn't banned, honestly. You know, you have the Harif. You don't want someone that's going to be in the back, especially as well with having a Grok. I don't know. That Tiger was looking a little... Oh. But the Trizzle and the Hylos is actually a good combination here. But even better would be that Khalid. I wouldn't be surprised if they go Khalid here. That'd be a lot of pressure in that early game. But we are gonna go with the Hylo. Almost feel if they would have picked that Khalid, their early game would have been secured with that rotation of Suyo, Zushi, and Khalid. It would have been too much damage coming out from the very beginning. It could have been turned into a very fast snowball. Last pick, feel like Dead Mansion is going to have a bit of trouble making the pick here, as most of the mages were banned out. It still picks like Farsa open, but we're going to see a Sicilian get picked up here.
Are everlasting.
Might be a bit difficult in this early game. Most of your damage will be coming out from Joy. And then you're just going to have to try... You're just going to have to try to get to that late game for Sicilian and Claude to come online. Hopefully, that Mansion can pull it off. But it's going to be real rough, again, on the side of BTB. There is a lot of early game pressure. As we jump into series number 2 of the night. I'm expecting to see a lot of aggression from BTV starting from the very beginning. They definitely want to win this early game, because if they make it to late, it is going to be difficult to close out.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Bit of aggression from Gabriuna already. Just trying to get those stacks on. Don't want to be too aggressive as you are kind of by yourself at the moment. Putting in a bit of damage, but it's also taking a lot as well. Without your roam being there, just leaving yourself open to attack. Both sides actually being very passive right now. Nothing too crazy happening. About a minute and 22 in. I believe we'll start getting a bit of action once fours get locked in. A bit of a rotation down the bottom side. First turret will be up in about 15 seconds. If anything were to happen, it will start here. Putting a bit of damage onto Han. Both are going to just walk away as we rotate towards this turtle. BTV is going to start putting pressure on it. It's looking like they might get it uncontested, but as they do claim it, a big fight breaks out. No one's down just yet, and there's our first blood onto Han. BTV is still pushing the fight. Find a kill of their own. It's going to be 2 down on the side of Dead Mansion. It's kind of what we wanted to see going into this early game. You want to see BTV kind of take this lead with their draft. About 1.5k gold lead. Looking to steal blue buff. Con charge comes out. A lot of damage put on Hiyo Enjoyer, but they are going to manage to slip out and get away. Gabriona once again being brought real low. Kind of being up in that front line just a bit too much, taking a bit too much damage. Forced to recall for now. Got to put in a bit of damage onto J-Chu. They're just going to back off for now. Glorious Pathway comes out, but they're not going to find anything. Bit of a jump scare from Hiyo Enjoyer. Second turtle will be up in about 6 more seconds. BTV already getting the positioning on it. Gabriona wants taking a bit of damage in his mid lane, but they are going to manage to find Yazoo. It's gonna possibly secure this turtle for them. They're definitely gonna have the advantage here. Gabriona very deep into the enemy jungle by themselves, but is not being punished for it. Turtle does go over to BTV. Meanwhile, Hiyo Enjoyer trying to do a little 1v1. Looking to put pressure on this bottom side turret. Looks like they're unable to push it, and it's taking a bit of damage. BTV forced to back off. I don't look like they're done just yet. Looks like they might go in for it. A bit of over-aggression by BTV. They are going to lose a member, but Hyther is going to find a kill as well. Unfortunately, that turret is going to stay up. 1 for each team. I enjoy it. Attempts to steal blue. Just was unable to pull it off. It's like that bottom side turret is gonna fall. Yazoo was taken down low, forced to recall. Fight for blue buff. Seems like BTV has most of the control over it. Penalty zone comes out. Catches a few members. A lot of damage being put out. No one's down just yet. Han is going to go down. Hyther is going to fall. J-Cho and Yazoo. It is a 2 for 2 trade. Third turtle is up. Doesn't seem like anyone will be going for it immediately. And then we have our Charizard that goes for it. Jungle's not up quite yet, so they are going to back off of it. 3k gold lead in the favor of BTV. However, Dead Mansion is still being aggressive. They're still looking for these fights and finding these trades. Unknown taking a lot of damage. Hiyo Enjoyer managed to put out the electrifying beats. Takes down Tail Rush. Turtle is picked up. Big Tectonic charge. And 2 more members is gonna fall down on the side of Dead Mansion. Top tier turret is gonna go down. I do want to say Kuiper is doing a real good job keeping this team split apart. They're keeping their lead for now, increasing it slowly, taking buffs where they can. Just doing a good job. A bit too deep in. Managed to get a penalty zone onto 3 members, but is going to go down. Yazoo's going to fall once more. TV going to back off. Looks like the second tier mid turret is going to be claimed for BTV. As well as the top side. Hiyo Enjoyer attempts to defend, is just unable to make it happen. First Lord coming up in about 20 seconds. I don't believe Dead Mansion is in a position to contest, but they have been finding these fights, finding some of these initiations. This is Spartan taking a lot of damage there. Most likely it will not be contested. This will be a free Lord for BTV. Fight for blue buff. Hiyo Enjoyer on the run. Gabriona is on and manages to get the kill, but do they get out safely? They are going to just walk away. Alright, Lord marching down mid lane. All the holy shields are up at the moment. Goes bottom side. And mid, that's not looking real good as that Lord is approaching that turret. It's looking like they're going to be able to get this mid. A lot of damage once again being put out. Yazoo's going to go down. Electrifying Beats comes out, but they are unable to hit their mark. Gabriona deep into the enemy base, but is going to be taken out as well. Blazing Duet comes out. J-Cho finds the kill. All inhibited turrets still standing. Overall, good defense by Dead Mansion. BTV is forced to back off. Both teams taking it real slow. BTV doing the smart thing, keeping these lanes frozen so Dead Mansion can't get their farm. Bit of emotes coming out from Han. Dead Mansion unfortunately locked in their own jungle. Can't really do much. Enjoyer is going to manage to find that red. A lot of recalls happening right now as we are at this standstill. About 6k gold lead for BTV. Dead Mansion is just left at a complete standstill. They are unable to do nothing. They're not even allowed to get their minions, not allowed to get their jungle. Forced to stay in base as this next lord is coming up. They are going to have to figure something out, or they are just going to be choked out at this point. They do have the late game draft, but if they're just unable to get their farm, Sicilian's not going to come online. Claude is not going to come online. You're not going to see Jade Show and Unknown be able to make these plays or put out that damage that they need. Lord is going to be taken by ETV. Completely uncontested, marching down mid lane once again. Most likely it is going to fall on this push. Doing a great job on syncing up these waves. Definitely looking to get at least 2 inhibitors, if not close out game here. Minions are crashing. Mid is going to be taken down. Good amount of damage being put onto Yazoo once again. Big tech charge comes out, knocks up 3 members, but no follow-up is really going to be there. J-Cho tries to find the angle, but is unable to get the damage out just yet. Blazing Duet still up. Blazing Duet comes out, but the damage is just not there. J-Cho unable to put it out, and it's looking like this is going to be the end. 3 members down for Dead Mansion. Not much clear, not much damage coming out. That is looking like that is going to be game for BTV.
Victory!
Once again, another dominating performance. There was a bit of back and forth there in that early game, but as we started getting in later and later, BTV just manages to snowball and take that game. Forcing Dead Mansion, just unable to do anything. All right, that's going to be our second series of the night. Moving on to our next teams. Pull up the schedule. Next up, we have Hiyo versus Sentinels Delta. So we got Sentinels Delta on the blue side. It's lowercase. And we have Hiyo on the red side. It was a little rough to have to like shift this each time based off of like whatever team name we get. If it ends up being long, we just gotta edit it a little bit, change the size a bit. Oh no, they're switching sides. Okay. Are we switching sides? Boy. Yeah, switching sides? Okay, alright. Once more. We got Sentinel Delta versus Sentinel Delta. Alright, let me stop. Alright, next up is Hiyo. Alright. As we wait for both teams to get in lobby. Been an interesting night so far. Bit of back and forth in that game 2. Game 1 was pretty much a dominant performance. Game 2, while it did start off as a bit of a back and forth, BTV just manages to pull that away. They had such an early game focused draft, and they snowballed so hard they just forced Dead Mansion to not be able to get that farm, freezing up the lanes in a way so well that they just could not come out and get anything. That's what we like to see. Meow. Still waiting for the last member before we jump into series number 3 of the night. Now, while we have the time, big shout out to Nexus, GMX, SHOWDOWN, and Moonton for sponsoring us. Highly appreciate it. Make sure to follow. And we also will be doing some giveaways later on. So make sure you are around and you are in chat for when we do those. You have to be in chat and you have to be active to be considered for the giveaway. We're going to do one on the Twitch and we're also going to do one on YouTube. Make sure you're here for that. Just told the group promise ruin. That's going to be our next match. It's going to be Promise Ruins versus DotN. We're missing a member. Firecasting mod, thank you. Honestly, this is still like my first time, so not first, it's like the second day, but getting more used to it as we go in, but I've had good teachers. Let's just say that much. Alrighty. Not sure what's happening as we are still waiting. I do want to say, though, there has been like a lot of not too crazy. We haven't seen a Fanny. That we have not seen. But we did see a Carmilla pick. You know, as far as like what's in meta right now, you don't see Carmilla too much. It's not a bad hero, obviously. It's an amazing hero, but it was still an interesting pick to see get used. They banned out the Kufra, which was valid. Kufra is a known counter for the Harith. But I think just like, I don't know, I just felt like the phobia should have been banned a while ago. You know, you had a lot of dashes on both teams. Didn't really seem to matter to BTV though. Welcome in, guys. I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. Just waiting for our last person to show up so we can get into this third series of the night. After this series, I believe we still have 2 more series. We have Promised Ruins versus DotN and VOK versus KO. Almost want to know what these abbreviations stand for so I can say their full names. Meantime, just give some little time to quick. I want to admit, like, editing in studio mode is not an easy thing to do, because your screen is just like so tiny. It's still useful though. I'm getting used to using it more. Not that bad. Okay, well, it looks like we are ready. All members are here. Right, and we're just waiting for the green flag before we start. I would say both of these teams are new to me, so I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be in for. Again, in a best of one, anything can happen. It's kind of why it's so difficult. It is like, it's just so much unpredictability. Anything can be pulled out and you're just unprepared for it. Wants to be thunder and lightning. I mean, yeah, I guess he could be. Or fire, whichever one. I always thought it was like blue fire, to be honest. Alright, Maybe some issues in comms right now between teams, but we got ourselves a bit of a hold up. Prostitutes. Someone need to use the loop. It's a possibility, right? I mean, at this point, something's happening. We're just waiting. Unfortunately, it's like, if I knew these teams better, I could actually like yap or give a bit of insight on what we could be seeing going into this. Unfortunately, these teams are new to me, but I'm getting to know some of them a bit more. Definitely recognize Dead Mansion from Wednesday, so you know, I was hoping to see a bit more from them. And it was a it was like a good start, a good back and forth in the second match, but unfortunately it's just BTV was able to put out that damage in that early game and just snowball from there on. Leaving that Jushin open in any game, honestly, is like there's no real answers for the Jushin right now. Just that dominant, like being able to kite people, put out that damage and harass is just, it's too much at times. And at least take this time to actually get acquainted with all these names. King Bob, Clay, Quinn, Lopet, Aki Seiji on the side of Sentinel Delta and oh wait, and we are starting. All right. All right, as we go into series number 3 of the night. Third draft. What are our bands gonna look like? I couldn't do my homework. It's too many teams. It's like 16 teams. It's a lot of homework. I did all my homework with setting up the stream, all right? That was my homework, and I succeeded, I believe, for the most part. How many teams? 16 total. And then there was also qualifiers. So there's a few more as well. Pretty sure. All right, Harley, okay, see, the Jushin band just came out. Honestly, that's what we want to see. At this point, you don't want to give it up. You don't have first pick. You don't want to give it up. Marcel band, once again, I don't know if it's really worth the ban anymore. It just doesn't seem like any team has had enough practice with the current Marcel to utilize it. Low cortisol. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
I am a daughter of Northern Vale.
Your team
I
is
swear
banning.
to protect it till my last breath.
Alright, the Freya ban. It was a good call. Definitely not someone you want to leave open. Just because of the aggressive early game, it does fall off a bit in that mid. Not so much the mid, but that late game where you're just lacking the range to force push on turrets. It could become a problem if you run Freya in the gold lane at least. Don't really run into that problem in the EXP lane, but you do give up your setting potential when you put her in the EXP.
I've been waiting
Your
for too
team
long.
is banning.
You know what? I said we didn't see any real interesting picks tonight, and I almost forgot. We seen a Rome Sun in the last match. And they just didn't know what to do. That's the power of the best of one. It's like you can just surprise your enemy with anything, and they just won't have the answer for it. So maybe we'll see some more crazy picks like that. Rome Benedetta. Would not be. I don't know. All right, taking their time with this first pick, though. Probably still thinking about what kind of draft they want to go with.
I didn't cure the pain.
Valentina's first pick, kind of denying the Sora. So now they have to think twice about whether they want to pick the Sora or not. But you also don't want to give it to them. So you might as I feel like you might as well pick it up. Looks like the esports man, but Harley. You've seen Harley get banned a good amount of times, though. It is a ban that happens.
When I give the word.
All right, we're gonna get to Khalid. Once again, a nice amount of early game pressure. Paired up with Glue. You can definitely lock in Glue here. The counters are pretty much gone. Don't have to worry about the Vexana pick or the Faramis pick. I do want to say you might want to watch out for the Kalea. Kalea isn't, I wouldn't really say she's like an absolute counter for Glue, but it does give teams enough time to just shred him down with the amount of airtime she has. Okay, the Sora does get picked up. I'm not surprised to see that as the Valentino was locked. It was either Sentinel Delta took the Sora or they gave up the Sora. So good amount of durability on the side of Hiyo. Kind of interesting. I feel like they want to pick a mage here so the mages don't start getting banned out. Or perhaps even pick up their own marksman. There we go. We get the Claude in. And, you know, you focus your bans on their marksman. The carry's already banned, so you don't have to worry about that. Perhaps taking out the Harif would be a wise choice.
See value in me?
Ban.
You should.
I don't really think Sentinel Delta will be looking for any more durability here, as they have both the Glue and the Khalid. They have a nice durable front and a good amount of setting potential. So I don't think we'd be seeing a Fredrin here. Got some Sentinel Delta fans in the chat. We appreciate you all being here, showing support to these teams and to University Legends.
By heaven's mandate, your team is legacy shall
All right,
endure.
Zetian is going to be banned out. Looking for the Hilda. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Hold on. Nah, just no. Yeah, I don't think we're looking for a Hilda here. No. No way. We already got Glue, EXP, and Khalid on Rome. So perhaps just stalling the clock, figure out what else they want.
They call me a hero because I
Okay, YSS jungle. You know, you want that bit of damage. Not too early game oriented, but not necessarily not weak. Definitely not. I was expecting to see more of an assassin pick there. Perhaps a Nolan. Suyo was already banned. Alright. I guess YSS is a safe pick there. The Harif does come out. It's kind of... I'm surprised they banned the Leslie over the Harif. I don't know. I personally don't feel like Leslie is very strong right now. She needs too much time to scale. But I guess Leslie could bully Claude out the lane. In a way, she does outrange. But I feel like Harif does it more and is even harder to deal with. thinking about this Farsa. It's not a bad pick. Kadita would be an interesting pick, though. Locking in that Kadita. Good amount of durability. Might have a bit of trouble catching the Harith or the Valentina. Also, all right, ladies and gentlemen, as we work our way into game number 3 of the night. Both sides with interesting teams. Honestly, if we had to speak just purely based off of draft.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
We're speaking purely based off of
All
draft.
troops deployed.
I feel Hiyo has the advantage here. Lopet already looking to be a nuisance in this jungle. Gets the vision but decides to back off. Playing a little safe for now. Rotation down the bottom side. King Bob may be in a bit in trouble as 3 members are going to pounce on him. Forced to use the flicker, but is not going to get away. That is going to be first blood for the side of Hiyo. An aggressive start by Hiyo, already managing to find that kill. Things seem to have slowed down for a bit. Lopet not being as aggressive as I was expecting on this Khalid. Maybe they know something I don't. First turtle will be up in about 20 seconds. A little over a 500 gold lead for Hiyo. Both teams rushing down to this first turtle. Managed to find a kill on bottom side. Another one on King Bob. Got a fight breaking out in mid. Big shifting sky. Gonna take down 1 member. 2 members. 2 members of Sentinel Delta is going to fall. Stuff. Yeah, that's going back to like how when you're in studio mode, the screen is just so tiny, it's hard to edit it. Just people. And I do apologize. Oh, big knockup. Tries to get the shifting clouds out, but is unable to get it off. Just takes too much damage and is bursted down immediately. That is going to be a kill for the side of Sentinel Delta. Nice little back and forth, but about a 2k, little less than 2k gold lead for the side of Hiyo. King Bob looking to attempt to fight the Sora. It's going to take a lot of damage. Low cortisol is going to be... Ooh. is gonna be punished instead. Does not get the kill off and takes a death by Aki Seiji. Play taking a bit of damage on this top side, being kind of bullied out just as we expected. Hiyo knows something is up. Chooses to retreat. Wise choice. Another turtle seems to be in control. Another shifting cloud comes out, and they're going to find another kill. Quinn is going to fall. Hiyo might be in a bit of trouble, and Aki Seiji finds yet another kill, but Charisma finds a kill as well. No turrets down yet on either side. Still about a little less than 2k gold lead on the side of Hiyo. They want to start looking to make plays on these turrets. Yes, they're finding the kills, but they need to convert these kills into objectives. They want to keep their lead. Cortisol might be in a bit of trouble. Shifting Clouds comes out. It looks like there's going to be an outplay here. Low Cortisol was not taking that first death burst. Just was not letting it happen. Had to get the lick back. Gets the outplay and finds 2 kills. Looking like we're going to find a turret on mid and bottom side. On the side of Sentinel Delta, they are unable to get this top side turret. A big win for Hiyo. Turtle is up. Once again, Hiyo seeming to take control of it. Doesn't seem like Sentinel Delta is in the position to contest. And they will not be contesting as Aki Seiji finds a turret on bottom. Playing a bit of trouble, taking a lot of damage. Blazing Duet comes out, but it is not enough. And he is going to fall. Lawpet also very low, but just gonna get out barely.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Raging Sandstorm comes out, finds a member. Zaman Force is out. A lot of damage being put out. No one is down just yet. Gets the set, gets the pool. Big Shifting Clouds once again, finds a few members, puts out that damage. That is going to be 3 members down for Sentinel Delta and 1 down for Hiyo. Once again, a big win for Hiyo, as they are also going to be looking towards this blue buff. Low Cortisol taken down really low, manages to get away. Quinn is going to find that blue buff. $5k gold lead on the side of Hiyo. 35 seconds until the First Lord appears. Looking to pick somebody off in this mid. Gonna give themselves a bit of vision. Managed to find a turret on top side. Charisma is going to take this 2v1, but is unable to find anything. Doesn't want to overcommit to this fight, knowing that the team is not there. Wise decision. You may have lost the turret, but you're going to keep your life and have a nice chance to set up for this Lord. Sentinel Delta is looking like they want to contest, but I do not believe they are quite in the position to do so. But look at the positioning of Aki Seiji. Unless he gets spotted, takes a bit of damage. A lot of damage. Glorious Pathway comes out. 3 members of Sentinel Delta is going to fall once again. This Lord is going to go over to Hiyo. Doesn't stop there, but is also looking to take their blue buff. Aki Seiji says no, though. He's going to take it for himself. An amazing game so far for Charisma, looking at 3-0-6. Lord is marching down top side. Tier 2s are still up, so Sentinel Delta could defend this. Being a bit behind, just about 6k behind, it is going to be a rough defense. I'm expecting to be knocked down to at least inhibitors. However, if they manage to pull this off, they might not lose all of them. Or charges in on top. Phantom Steed comes out. Damage being put on Aki Seiji. He does not. Just actually gets out barely. Using that Traceless to slip out like a ninja. Tier 2 on top and middle side does go down. Only one left standing is the one on bottom. All of them are going to be taken down. We are left to just inhibitors for the side of Sentinel Delta. At this point, if you are Hiyo, you want to take this game slowly. You want to force them out of their jungle. You want to freeze up these lanes. And if you're Sentinel Delta, you want to grab onto any little bit of farm you can get your hands on. With an 8k gold lead for Hiyo, it's looking grim. Comeback is still possible. Inhibitors are still up. It is possible, but it is going to be rough. Once he got good position and keep vision on. I give Lop hit a little boop on the head. Sentinel Delta looking like they want to contest for this Lord. Not much damage coming out from that Khalid. All battle spells are up. So we're going to have a big brawl. It's going to happen here for this Lord. Lanes are not in Sentinel Delta's favor as that top side is starting to stack. The Lord is being chunked down just about 50%. Aki Seiji is being forced out, looking to find a way in. And the retreat is going to go over to Charisma. Big fight breaks out. Shifting Cloud comes out. Blazing Duet. It's too much damage coming out. Unfortunately, it is not going to hit the way they need. 3 members down on the side of Sentinel Delta again. It's always consistently 3 members. No more, no less than 3. It's such a weird number. Blazing Duet comes out once again. A bit of damage there, just not enough. Finds the shutdown on Bio. Mid turret is going to fall. Another huge Shifting Clouds. Looking to close this game out. Might be a little too aggressive as Lord has not arrived just yet. 4 members up for the side of Sentinel Delta. pushing down on the bottom side. They choose to back off for now. A wise decision. Do not want to overcommit and throw your lead at this one in the game. 10k gold lead for the side of Hiyo. The real question here is, what are the answers for Sentinel Delta? What can they do at this point to turn this game around? They need to find a pickoff. They need to find something. However, Aki Seiji is going to take another death, unfortunately, by the hands of low cortisol player. Trying to take on the Sora when you're so underfarmed, it's probably not the best thing you want to do right now. Looking at a Sora that is 5, 2, and 13 right now. Not the wisest decision. You want to find the pickoff here. Quinn attempts to find it, but it's not going to connect. Unfortunately, they're going to fall as well. You can see Sentinels Delta's desperation at this point. They are looking for the picks. They are looking for the 1v1s. They are looking for the kills, but they are just unable to find them. 10k gold gap turning into about an 11k, little shy of it. This bottom turret might fall here.
Red team base turret has been destroyed.
All inhibitor turrets are down for the side of Sentinel Delta. And if it was Grim before, I don't even know what we would call it now. About still 11k gold lead. All inhibitors down. Lord coming up. What do you do at this point? What are the answers? There's no doubt looking to contest this Lord. They have to contest this Lord. If they do not contest this Lord, it could be very well a GG for them. Fortunately, they take a little too long. Raging Sandstorm comes out. Quinn finds the kill on Bio. Unfortunately, other members are going to fall. Blazing Duet comes out. Good amount of damage being put out. Almost takes down, but is unable to finish it up as Clay is being killed once again. Low cortisol players just eating damage up like it is his business. What can they do? Having an amazing game at 7, 2, and 13. Finding the sets, putting out the damage. There's nothing that Sentinel Delta can do at this point. As this Lord pushes into base, that is going to be the game for Hiyo.
Victory!
Now, of course, our MVP is going to be low cortisol player. As I said, just being able to find those sets consistently, the shifting clouds, hitting multiple members multiple times, followed up by the combination of the combo. It's just too much to deal with. Giving them both the Valentina and the Sora. Usually you take one or the other, but giving both over just was not the answer. And as you can see, based off the KDA, 2-1-12, 7-2-13, they had a very dominating game. Lindsay as well as Charisma, both having 4-2-14 and 4-1-12. It was a very dominated game by Hiyo. There's been a lot of dominating games. I can't wait to see some of these teams go against each other. Because like just seeing the plays, especially by low cortisol player. As you guys know, I'm a roam main / fighter main. So seeing those sets, seeing those flicker sets is just like the most exciting thing for me. And just seeing it consistently done with follow-ups every time, it's just amazing. It's amazing. All right, but that's enough out of that. Next up, we have Promise Ruins, which a lot of you have been waiting for, versus DOTN. Almost want to say Doten. I'm gonna wait until the teams come in so I can get their sides correct. Was that flexing person beside you? That's Aiko. That's Aiko. He's it says that he's hosting the lobby. Yeah, we gotta flex out here. Do not redeem the flex in my chat. Don't. We're in caster mode. We're in host mode. No flexes. For those of you that are in YouTube, y'all don't have that. But those in Twitch, y'all got that. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. No, absolutely not. You are now friends with who's sending and can team up. Okay, follow back. I'm gonna send an invite, or do I send it to them? Fire. Damn. My friends list is gonna fill out real quick. Renee. I hate when it says the lobby is full when it's not. I don't know why it does that though. Maybe I gotta refresh it. Not sure what's going on with that. It told you to root for them. Never been better. Invite. The lobby is full. I'm not sure what's happening. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Oof. I have no idea which side is which. TLD. I have no idea which side is which. There. Side is who? Not sure if that's like the best way to ask that. Promise Ruins. A lot of people are looking forward to Promise Ruins playing, so I want to see what they got. Right side is Promise Ruins. And blue side is DOTN. Let's uppercase that.
Sand rises when I give the word.
Your team is banning.
Alright, starting off with the Khalid ban. We didn't see it do so well in the last match. But we do know the strength of the Khalid. I feel like we all know the strength of the Khalid. It's not something I wouldn't say it's quite ban-worthy, but it is a very strong pick overall. Just being able to put on that early game pressure, having the ability to set and have the sustain to reset when you need to. A lot of excitement for Promise Ruins.
See value in me?
Your team
You
is
should.
banned.
It's our second to last series of the night. I guess we're just doing matches, actually. I'm saying series, but second to last match. All right. Never been better. Renee, Gabo, Legend, Eveson, Don Fire, Mojo Jojo, Viva La Vida. I feel like I've seen some of these names before.
Butterflies born by thy
Your
wish.
team is banned.
Guarded
Almost feel
by
like I've seen
lightning's
some of these
light.
names before. Agony and Jindica. I'm not sure where I've seen them, but I know I've seen them. I might have seen them in a few ranked matches. I might have seen them elsewhere, but I know I've seen some of these names.
I swear to protect
it till my last breath.
Once again, guys, if you did not hear, we do have a giveaway later on. So make sure you are here in chat. Make sure you are active. Share the stream so NA can grow a bit more. The community tournament that'll be happening pretty frequently. So, if you guys want more, share the stream. Get it out there to your friends. I think that's what we all want to see at the end of the day. We want to see NA grow.
Different perspectives expose
Your
the same
team is
truth.
banned.
3, 2, 1.
You've seen them because they peak. All right, I'm gonna hold you to them words. I want to see. I want to see. How we enter the giveaway? You enter the giveaway simply by being here. Just by being here, you're in the giveaway already. You just have to stay active in chat. Especially when we do it. If you're not active when we do the giveaway,
Welcome to Grok's castle, tiny friend.
Welcome to the greatest mag show of all
Your
time.
team is picking.
then it's not gonna register your entry. Entry is automatic as soon as you touch the chat. As long as you're in the chat and you're active, you're gonna be entered into the giveaway. Harley Grok first picks. We also got the Sora locked in as well. I was questioning the Odette there for a second. I know some people in chat would actually be happy seeing the Odette get picked up, but unfortunately I don't think we're seeing it today. Not today. I'm surprised about the Kagura ban. As good as Kagura is right now, I don't think we would have seen her get picked up here. Oh, a Minotaur. Okay, alright, they're just playing with me. Alright, they're messing with me. You know, as I was talking about the Odette, and then I see the Minotaur for myself, and I'm disappointed. But we all know Minotaur has its issues. Mainly just having that extremely long ultimate timer. But still one of my favorite heroes. One of my favorite. Not my favorite, but one of them. Alright, we got the Grok and the Zetzian locked in. That's a nice follow-up. Good amount of crowd control.
I've been waiting for too long.
Carry is banned out. So it's a good ban if they want to go for a durable draft. With that Grok locked in, they're probably looking for that. They already got a good amount of magic damage, so. Alright, what are we looking for as a ban? I wonder, do we just ban each other's marksmen out at this point? Just ban all the meta marksmen? Uranus ban. That's valid considering that the carrier's ban is not something you want to deal with. Florn? I don't know, maybe they're off banning? I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like a Florn would have been picked up here. Uranus is pretty tanky, yes. Very tanky. It's not something you want to deal with if carry is off the table. They do have somewhat of a tank shredder, Lunux, but Mojo Jojo. Hello, is Alea here? Alea is not here per se, but she is around somewhere.
Sniper ready. Give me a target.
Your team is picking.
No live on TikTok, guys. Unfortunately, I cannot triple stream. That probably, yeah, that'd probably destroy my internet. Right now, we're live on Twitch and YouTube. All right, definitely gonna love seeing the Nana pick here. You know, definitely Nana Marksman, best pick that you can possibly go with. Nah, I kid. All right, we get the Alice picked up. It's almost kind of like a Uranus in a way, you know. Still durable, able to put out that damage, and has a good set as well. Alright, do we see the Minotaur get picked up here? Almost feel like you don't need the Akai, as they're not really pushing, other than Alice, you're not really pushing anyone back here. You don't have anybody that wants to walk up like that. We like the skin flex, but there's no way they actually go Johnson here, right? Alright, the Minotaur does get picked up. Alright, the Minotaur does get picked up. The first time I said that, I just realized I wasn't as excited as I should have been. But we get to see the Minotaur. Hopefully he does good here. You know, you have the Harley, you have the Zetian. So, you know, as long as you knock off Zetian's passive, Minotaur can get that set in, and he does have the flicker. Hoping to see pull yourself together on that emblem set so you can be as aggressive as possible with that Minotaur and the flicker combo. They also have the Suyo, the Lunux for a good amount of early game, Sora as well, and you got the Moskov to secure your late game on the side of DOT and DotN. As for Promise Ruins, got the Harley, really good around all time of the game. Grok, always good, gets that nice set in. Zetian, good follow-up. Alice as well. A lot of set potential. A lot of set potential on the side of Promise. I guess Oath makes sense. Promise, Oath, I guess it does make sense. They do have the Bruno though, so they are going to have to buy a bit of time. Almost got too comfortable with the camera on. They do have to buy a bit of time for Bruno to scale and get those items locked in. A bit of damage being put on Gobble already. Renee in a bit of trouble, taking some damage. Manages to sustain a good amount of it with the skill 1. Right, they attempt to steal some jungle, but it's going to be denied. Renee taking a bit of damage yet again, being a bit aggressive. A lot of aggressive mid lanes tonight. Yes, you have that regen, but I do not believe you want to be just trading blows. Looking up on top side, Gobble making a rotation. Bottom side, bit of damage being put on Eveson. Looks like they're looking to make a play. Flicker comes out. Knock up hits, but no follow-up is quite there. And it's going to be a flicker wasted for the side of DotN. First blood going to be found in mid lane. I don't even know where their body is. Renee is just going to die. Probably being a bit too aggressive. They just managed to find that kill. First turtle coming up. You don't have your ultimate on for Renee. Looking a little like this first turtle is going to go to Promise. Watch out for Eveson on the backside. Unfortunately misses the combo, and the retry is going to fall. A complete outplay and victory for Promise. 3 members down for DotN. Looking to take some buffs as well on their way out. Nika just able to get a lot of that gold in. Spirit Destruction does come out. Legend is putting a good amount of damage on Jenica, but it's not enough. And Jenica is just going to reset. Going back to mid lane. Ney being aggressive once again. Putting out that damage, but is caught. And just gets out with the Radiant ult. Doesn't seem like it's going to be enough. And it's going to fall. Bit of over-aggression by Renee once again is going to lead to a death. Legend in a bit of trouble. Flickers in. Legend is caught. He does not make it out of this. That is 4 members on to Legend. Gonna be taken out. Top side is gonna go down. A lot of gold in there for Jenica, also getting that turret as well. A lot of damage coming out from that Bruno on these turrets already. Big set in mid. When Fury comes out, they find a kill onto Agony, but they're still gonna lose out here as both Renee and Eveson is gonna go down. Gobble as well falls. That is a 1-for-3 trade. A lot of gold going over to Jenica once more. That is not what you want to see. All this gold going over to the Bruno when you have such a late game marksman like Moskov on your side. Looking to invade on blue. Catches Renee one more time. The tech charge is ready. They're just looking. They want this fight, but Never Been Better is gonna get that blue buff and escape. Meanwhile, on bottom side, Jenica once again is taking the gold plating off of these turrets. Look over behind. You see Legend being pushed. The flicker comes out. Legend is caught. That is gonna be another kill. Amazing set by Dawnfire. Minoan Fury comes out once more, only catching Agony. It's not really what you want to see. Tectonic Charge comes out, catches a member. A lot of damage being put out. No members of Promise Ruins going down, but many members of DotN falling. Never Been Better, looking to make the plays, trying to take this middle turret. Unfortunately, is caught inside of the enemy's jungle. Is not gonna make it out. He's on the run. Does he get away? Meanwhile, on bottom side, another kill is found. Never Been Better, still running for his life right now. And it's gonna get away.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Mid lane is gonna fall as well. Another flicker play by Dawnfire. They're gonna catch Gabo. A lot of ultimates come out. Gabo's kill is gonna be secured. Another kill found by Viva La Vida. Yeah, man. Dominating performance by Promise Ruins right now. Going into this next turtle fight, almost a 9K going into 10. Nope, this 9K lead on their side.
Red team has slain the turtle.
Gotta watch out for Dawnfire once again, as he is there. A presence that they cannot deal with at this point. Looking to make a play on top side. They're trying to get this turret secured. They managed to get it. But massive damage coming out from Viva La Vida. Legend is going to go down. Just barely survives, but I don't think they're going to get out of this, unfortunately. That is going to be a kill. Ultimate found. Shifting Clouds comes out, catches a few members. A lot of damage coming out, but it is not enough. Members are going to fall. Eve Sin is down. Gabo is down. Legend is down. That is 3 members that is going to fall as the Holy Shield start to fall off of these turrets. They are looking to take this bottom side.
Blue team base turret has been destroyed.
Legendary. Double kill.
Minoan Fury comes out, hits 4 members, but no follow-up is really there. You managed to get Agony, but you're gonna lose many members here as the commitment just wasn't worth it. You lose 3 members once again, only leaving Renee and Gabo to defend. Can they close out here? They have the minions, more minions on the way. The base is taking damage. Another member is gonna fall. Gabo's gonna go down. Never Been Better is back up. Spear of Destruction misses. It looks like Promise Ruins is going to back off for now. Lord is up with over a 13K gold lead. I don't even think they need the Lord. At this point, they could just be looking to close out. They just need a wave, a good set, and that could be all there is to say about this game. And there goes that set. Many members fall. No one even goes down here, but the base is going to crumble. Match going to Promise Ruins once again. Another dominating performance. Viva La Vida with 12, 0, and 6. Gunfire with 4, 0, 9. And Mojo Jojo with 4, 0, 14. A dominating performance. Only 2 kills on the side of DotN. It's not what you want to see. It's not what you want to see. But it is absolutely everything you want if you are on the side of Promise Ruins. Everyone was rooting for them here, and they did not disappoint. Getting that match, our MVP, Viva La Vida, dishing out a ton of damage. Amazing game. Again, like, with so many dominating performances tonight, I can't wait to see some of these teams go against each other. All right. Like, this, like, just imagine. Up next, we have EOK versus KO1. Once again, another huge shout out to Moonton, GMX, and Nexus Gaming, for sponsoring us and making this possible. All right, next team is coming in pretty quickly. Might be starting this matchup sooner than we thought. Okay, blue side, VOK. Yeah, can't capitalize the one. That's the last one. The tiny one. They thought if they picked their global, it would help, but unfortunately, it did not. Wait, what happened to the okay? They all vanished. Strawberry cake. I feel like I've seen that name. But it could have been anybody else named Strawberry Cake. What just happened? You ready? Okay. The lobby is full. Why is it saying that? Try refreshing. Alright. Some technical difficulties. Not really sure how to go about fixing that. Maybe just like give it a minute. Let the lobby do lobby stuff. Yeah, it's giving us the lobby as full again. I mean, it doesn't say there's any members in here. I don't know what's up with that. Alrighty. Maybe I try to leave and reset.
People yearn for perfection, yet are blind to the beauty in the imperfect.
Like us.
Wait. Okay, what's going on? Let's figure it out. Right, in the meantime, at least, restart.
I arrange the composition.
I visualize the soul
To capture the depth of life.
Michael, let me in. Unless it's giving him the same issue that it's full. Might have to reset the lobby, probably. Not sure what the issue is. I think it just reset. Right, we're just waiting. Let me see if I can join again. Bit of technical difficulties right now. I'm just waiting for rock feeding. Jeez. Wait a minute. Maybe I need to reset. Hold on. Let me reset, lads. Maybe it's me that needs to reset. blue stacks. Does it not let me full screen?
Curious about what I'm looking at?
That's not important. What matters?
I don't know. When you see two GD Icos, you start getting what an exception. I'm using blue stacks, but I assume like something's wrong with our lobby. Like somebody either I needed to reset, or maybe Ico needs to reset. Somebody has to reset because I don't know. The invites just aren't going through.
If I may ask, which me do you see at this very moment?
Is there a difference?
Perhaps you enjoy both our company?
Scuff. We're scuffing right now. Just a bit of scuff. You know, what kind of tourney would this be if we didn't have any scuff? Scuff is just what all the tourneys need. Even the MCT has a bit of scuff in it at times. Gotta have some kind of scuff, right?
Two perspectives.
Two souls.
That is an artist's privilege.
Thanks, none of that. We're just gonna wait for the invite. I just don't like to hear like the character just keep talking over and over. We can't sit in the lobby right now, so I'm just gonna wait until, you know, we get word of something. Not sure what's going on, so. It's also our last game of the night too, so I'm kind of like curious what might be happening. Try to join one more time.
When I take a photo, one eye looks
If we get nothing, then I guess we just gotta wait it out. Oh, last one. Yes, our last game of the night. Can you sing? I actually can. That's the funny part. It's like, oh, okay, there we go. Are we good now? Let's see. Invite you to, it's giving us the lobby is full again. But as I was saying, we actually like, well, not obviously not when we're doing University Legends stuff. Like when I'm normally streaming on Twitch, or not so much YouTube, mainly Twitch. But I am like kind of moving more towards YouTube. I do like karaoke nights, and we do a bit of singing in the channel. You know, get together with everybody. All right, kind of just, I'm not sure what's happening. We have one team ready, and they were in here at one point. I don't know what happened.
TruSpirit.
Yeah.
I have a question. Have you guys started game for the US yet?
VOK and KO1?
Well, whatever games you guys are supposed to start. Have you guys started yet?
No, we haven't. We're having like a lobby issue. It keeps saying it's full. I'm not able to add members. I think Ico needed to reset the lobby. I think he's doing it now. Or he had to reset his game.
I have no desire to pursue realism.
Yeah, I'm
No
trying to pull your
desire,
stream up right now.
Or simply too afraid.
Gotcha. Okay, hold on. Try it one more time. Let's see if I can invite him real quick. Oh, okay. There we go. Now we're in business. I believe it was you as well.
Wait, hold on. Leo.
All right, we're good now. Lobby just needed to be reset. We're good. We're about to start. Both teams on the right side. Yeah, weird lobby stuff. Lamey top comeback? Not the Lamey top.
Wait, is TruSpirit talking?
Yeah, I am. Can you guys not hear me?
TruSpirit.
Yes.
I don't know if Aaliyah has updated you on the giveaway thing that we.
To the greatest
Yeah.
night
Okay.
show
All
of
right.
all
That's
time.
good.
Is banning.
Yeah, she didn't mention we were doing them. I'm assuming we're gonna be doing like towards the end of the stream, right?
Yeah. We were having a difficult time with We were having a difficult time with the global, so everybody just join everybody just join Discord. Send a screenshot that you are there, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. I mean, I can attempt to share my screen. Attempt. I don't know what it's gonna do. Stream. Screen.
This time, the choice is mine.
I don't know why I'm not able to join YouTube on my actual account.
Yeah.
I think my screen should be sharing now. Make sure that.
Time to drop the beat of the flash.
Your team is banning.
Any internet?
Okay. All
right, we're good.
The immortal one chose me to.
What is a tourney without a bit of scuff, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in our final match of the night. Our bands are Harley. Xavier is very interesting. I wasn't expecting to see that band, but we are going to get a Grok first pick on the side of VOK.
TruSpirit, we can see your whole screen. Can you zoom in on the actual game?
Okay, gotcha. All right, hold on. In that case, I'll just show you just boost stats. Change stream. Show boost stats. That's better?
There we go. Yes, that's good. That's good.
I've been waiting for too long.
Oof. This stream is looking very clean, bro.
It was. I don't know what that. I think sharing my blue stacks just messed up the stream.
No. I'm saying your stream is very clear. We were having some difficulty with our stream quality in the global server.
Gotcha. But what I'm saying now is like when I just shared my blue stacks to Discord, I don't know what it did, but like my blue stacks is just like not. Okay, hold on. Maybe I need to re-full screen. Yeah, my blue stacks is just not liking it. It's like freezing on frames. I don't even know how to explain that.
I mean, it's looking really good on the on YouTube. It's just on Discord. I mean, the Discord screen share doesn't really matter. Everybody's watching on YouTube anyways.
Among the planes exists the equilibrium, which I was made for.
Loaded diaper in the YouTube chat said you didn't read player's name.
You didn't read player's name.
I think he wants you to say masturbator. That might be it.
I see.
Yeah.
I see what you guys trying to do.
By heaven's men,
I said it for you so you didn't have to say it, bro.
All right, and yeah, we got that. We got the Salt God, Nazang, Papa Chicken Nugget, bro. Papa Chicken Nugget. I'm just gonna call you. Yeah.
Yo, hold on. True Spirit,
330.
True Spirit. You gotta go back to CP9. You see, Nazang. You know what that means, bro?
CP9.
That basically means F you to a guy in my language.
Jeez, bro.
The clouds are
Who came up with these names?
heart remains steadfast.
I think we're gonna report every player on this team.
Yeah, CP9 is just trolling with their names, bro.
We're gonna report every player on this team, ban them from the tourney, make sure they can't come back. I'm absolutely joking, guys. Don't come for me, please. And for some reason my BlueStacks fixed it, so I can see now. Like it was working perfectly in stream. It's just like for me, it's just like
that might be the first and last time we have to read out names in tournaments, bro. I think we should stop.
Oh man. And then we have names like the Teresa, names that I cannot read.
Yeah, I don't even want to attempt that.
Sun rises when I give the word.
You're just Teresa for this game, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm definitely not calling that Granger daddy in this game either.
Am I seeing an Alucard pick? Like, for real? Alucard. We're seeing an Alucard, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I don't know. And then you
in the big 2026. Maybe they know something that we don't.
I would hope so. Because I'm looking over KO1's draft right now, and that's a stacked draft. You got the Khalid and the Zushin already. That's a lot of early game pressure coming out from their side. But then you have Alucard on the enemy. Maybe they know something we don't. Maybe they do. I feel like they won't have the best time against this Jushin, but I could be wrong. Let's see what happens. But if I was on the side of KO1, I would be extremely aggressive to this Alucard in the early game. You do not want Alucard to get his items up, as he is very weak in the early game. You should be able to bully him.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash.
Yeah, I gotta stop my Discord stream because it's messing with my BlueStacks a bit.
Oh no, go ahead. Just watching your stream on YouTube.
Yeah, there we go. Now I can see perfectly. I don't know what the issue was with that. Oh, we're good. We have AFK Teresa. Yeah, I noticed that. Got a bit of AFK. Do they want to pause or something? Like, should I? What is happening? Should I pause? Oh, it's just not here. I'm gonna make that judgment call. Yeah, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna just make that judgment call.
I think you should wait for it until an actual player calls for a pause.
Oh, should I?
Yeah, let me just ask them real quick and what's going on.
Oh, they
since
seem
you already
moving.
paused. I mean, yeah, since you already paused.
Yeah, they're moving. I don't know if that's a bot or not. Yeah, I think that's a person now. Not sure what's going on there, but like I said, a lot of early game aggression on that Alucard. It was to be expected. Nazang is taking a lot of damage as well, but has that skill to get back up.
Your TruSpirit says Zang.
Nazang? Nazang?
Yeah, it's Zang. Yeah, it's not Zang. Yeah, it's Zang. But don't say that. Don't say that. Just start calling him Khalid from now on.
Okay, all their names. Everyone is just a character now.
Yeah, call character.
Everyone's a character now. Oh, a lot of damage coming out. Unfortunately, with that first few seconds being lost, that Tarissa is not going to have the skills that they need. First turtle is looking like it's going over to KO1.
Red team has slain the turtle.
Big damage being put on. Tectonic Charge comes out, knocking up 4 members. Unfortunately, there is no follow-up there to capitalize on it.
Stranger, mute yourself.
Sky Piercer just locked in for Salt God. Like they look setting up for a gank on this bottom side. Don't know if they're going to commit just yet. It looked like they want it, but they just don't have the vision. Granger putting a lot of damage out on the carry. Members pull out. That's 4 members on to the Granger, and Granger is going to be taken down. It's another kill for KO1. Dominating start from KO1 is what we expected to see coming from the Khalid and the Jushin pick. It's just a very strong combination in the early game. What is this match, guys? We got AFKs. We got players not calling pauses. We got weird names. A lot is happening right now. Big tectonic charge. No follow-up, of course, with when you have a member AFK. It's just, I don't know. What do we do? No players are calling out a pause. I'm not sure what we do here. Just standing there, menacingly. Not so menacingly when your team is the one losing. Big damage put on Strawberry Cake. Unfortunately, for KO1, Strawberry Cake is going to get away with that Wings by Wings. Feather Airstrike comes out, but Khalid is going to get away. Alucard on top side looking to make a play on this turret. However, is unable to finish it as he is being chased by Salt God. Salt God gets the pickup. Damage is being put on to Salt God. He is trying to fight back, but is unable to dish out enough damage, being so far behind. Unable to make the play. Damage being put on this top side turret for KO1. It's like bottom side is also being pushed on the side of VOK. 3 members come down. They're on the run, but they are going to find a kill on Granger. CX3 is in trouble, uses the tectonic charge to get out, but is still taken out. Unfortunately, Salt God really low, brought down by Strawberry Cake. Strawberry Cake trying to escape with the Wings by Wings, manages to get away. Alucard jumps in, putting on a good amount of damage, manages to take out Khalid. Terizla still stuck AFK at the base, doing things that Terizlas normally don't do.
Yo, Trizla playing mind game right now. They don't even know it.
Yeah, he's just standing there menacing. He's the final boss of this match. Somehow, he's gonna get that level 15 spike. He's gonna get that 10k gold boost. And somehow, he is going to get that Savage.
Everybody in the chat, start making a bet if you guys think that Trizla will stay in the base the whole game or not.
Oh man, it's getting desperate, huh? Strawberry Cake taking a bit of damage. However, Khalid just doesn't have quite enough to figure out. But that poke is still a lot, considering that you are the roam. That's what you want to do as a Khalid. You want to harass. You know, despite having the member down, VOK is at least attempting. They're attempting to make something happen. As the airstrike comes down, takes Salt God just down to half. KO1 looking to focus on his Lord. They are going to take it. Are they looking for some vision? Wall put up just a little too early. Lord marching down top side. Holy Shield is still up, so perhaps they will be able to defend this turret. But with so much damage being pulled out, big tech charge, feathered airstrike also coming out, managing to get that combo in. If Trizla were to have came in, that would have been the perfect time to hit that penalty zone, putting in that extra crowd control to keep the team grouped up. That would have been a good fight for the side of BOK. That's not the case here tonight. You hate to see it. We don't know what's going on. No pauses being called for. Another feather airstrike coming out. A lot of damage coming out by Strawberry Cake, but it's just not enough. You need the rest of your team. KO1 looking to back off for now. Black Dragon comes out looking for something. Unable to find, is going to back off for a bit. Petrify is still up, however. Despite only having 4 members, VOK is managing to stay in this fight and put up a somewhat good defense. But it's only a matter of time where that 5th member starts to eat away at him.
TruSpirit, let's look at the builds.
Looking at the builds. Oh, big tech shard comes out. They find a kill. Khalid is going to be taken down.
Oh, it doesn't even show. Someone in the chat is asking how many stacks does Lucian has.
Doesn't show the stats, unfortunately. Unless 72.
I mean, if you know 72,
Yeah, 72.
72, 72.
72 stacks on that machine. I mean, when you're 10-1-1, that's what it would look like. The 1v1 between Alucard and Carry. It doesn't really seem like Alucard wants this, but they do manage this round. But the Flicker is going to get them out. Black Dragon comes in, landing down, catches 2 members with the Petrify. Strawberry Cake is going to go down. CX330 is on the run. Manages to get out with the Flicker, however, losing a member in the process. Lantern just locked in. What you see? Lord marching down top side once again. It's going to be a lot harder to defend this time with just about an AK go at. Big tech charge comes out from CX330, but there's just no follow-up. Strawberry Cake is not up. The Feather Airstrike comes in, chunking down Carry, takes down the Carry, but that is gonna be GG as that Lord is not gonna fall. It was a weird match. It was what we would call the Dark System. It is the 6v4. Just unfortunate for VOK.
I think what VOK needs to do is I think they need to kick out the Chisla because he was playing for the other team.
You hate to see it. It's like it's something you don't want to see. It's like it's just unfortunate. We're not entirely sure what exactly happened there, but it happened. Had they had that 5th member, I swear, I can almost, with the sets coming out from CX330, it was, and then the Strawberry Cake with the Feathered Airstrikes, I feel like they could have had a chance of coming back and making the win, but just was not the case here.
To everybody watching, well, the things about Tresla, that was all just jokes. It's just unfortunate that maybe he had something to do in IRL. Maybe it was a family emergency. You never know what's going on.
Literally anything could have happened. Unfortunately, we can't tell what happened, why, or how. But it is what it is, and hopefully, they can figure it out. But that's unfortunately our last match for the night. So for those of you that stuck around,
regardless, it was a good game. Thank you everyone for joining.
It was still a very good game. We're still doing the giveaways, correct? Because I do have both the bots set up for that. We can do one for Twitch, one for YouTube if we're still wanting to do those.
Yes, we are still doing the giveaway. Everybody that's watching TruSpirit, if you want to, tell them to join the Discord server and send a screenshot of them watching the stream, and then just sign up.
All right. Oh, they have to sign up for a giveaway? I thought I was using like the Nightbot to pick a winner.
Yeah, we were gonna do the Nightbot, but then we had some difficulty with the global giveaways. So
gotcha. So how are we doing this now then? Join the Discord. All right, let me grab the Discord
so basically
link.
Just join Discord link, screenshot that you watch the stream, and just send the SS, and then you will be added to the draft or the raffles. And then from there.
Grabbing the server invite link, sending it over to Twitch right now. that joined the server.
And you also have I forgot you also have Twitch viewers. So
Yeah.
I think
I
this way
sent
is
it
more
over.
fair.
Yeah, doing it one for one. Yeah. That way everybody gets a chance.
Yeah, because in the beginning we were just gonna do the giveaway just on YouTube for your streams, and then but I think I think it makes it more fair for all of your viewers. For the Twitch streamers, we didn't plan that, but now I think it just makes it more fair. So just to everybody that's watching YouTube, Twitch, just come join the server and
Join the Discord. Take the screenshot just to show proof that you're in the stream watching, and you send it over to the Discord server, and you will be registered for the giveaway. And after a bit of time, our winners will be selected.
And also to the people that are supporting us, please continue to support us. We have a plan to do a bigger giveaway when this whole tournament is over for the community.
All right, now that giveaway time is over, I don't think we're gonna confirm our winner during stream time. No, a little later, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we're still waiting on everybody to have a chance to be able to get in there. Thank you so much for streaming, and to everybody who's watching, thank you also for supporting.
Not a problem. But guys, just so you know, we will be here tomorrow at 9 p.m. for the next matches. So stay tuned. Make sure you're here so you can see these matches. A lot of these teams that did amazing, that had these outstanding performances, will be going against each other, and you do not want to miss that. I'm already excited for it now. You guys should be a little excited for it as well. That will be tomorrow at 9 p.m. A big shout out once again to Moontime, GMX, and Nexus Gaming for supporting us and sponsoring us. A big shout out to everyone else that made this happen as well. And I believe that is all. Thank you all for coming by. Thank you all for watching. You guys have a great night, and I will see you all tomorrow.
木ナルトが帰ってきたぞ。
飛来神の術。
俺ってば父ちゃんを越すほかげになる。
愚かなる大子供魂がお待てだ。